Hi there, this is the first in a 6-part series on how to weave your own market basket. I pulled these video clips from a video course I have on my website, textilendy.com. Check the description below for the links to that and the course materials. I'll be covering the different steps in a 6-part series here on YouTube on how to create your basket. So be sure to subscribe below so that you get notified of the upcoming videos as they come out. Today I'll be covering the materials and tools you'll need to create this basket, as well as how to prepare those tools. So how to cut the stakes, how to mark the centers to prepare them for your weaving process. So let's get started on that now. Now I want to go over the materials you will need. First off, you will have stakes. I have these cut to the measurements that we will be using. I'll go over that later in the course. This is just a flat reed, about 1/2 inch. Then you will need a flat oval reed. The flat oval is rounded on one side and flat on the other. This will be used to build the walls of the basket. You will need a size 3 round reed, a 1/2 inch half oval for the rim, your D handle, and a bit of seagrass. We're going to start by cutting out the stakes for the basket. I have our 1/2 inch flat reed, my measuring tape, and stake scissors, or reed scissors rather. I'm going to open this up, and I want to start out by cutting 8 stakes that are 30 inches long. So I'll untangle this, and I'm going to pinch the end of my measuring tape along the end of the reed and then measure out 30 inches, just sliding it through my hands. And then clip it at 30 inches and set those pieces aside as you go. This can be challenging as you try to untangle the reed and get it out of the coil. So just figure out how to wrangle it and go for it. And I'm measuring 30 inches and then clipping. And just be careful not to clip your measuring tape, because that would be a bummer. And for the 30-inch length, I'm doing 8. So once you've cut out 8 of the 30, stop, and we're going to do 7 32-inch. You can put your scraps aside. Okay, now I'm going to switch to the 32-inch. So same thing, just measuring out 32 inches on the reed. And if you get an area like here where the reed is cracked, you want to skip over that, because that will mess with the quality of your basket. You want your reed to be altogether pretty good quality. 32 and cut, set that aside. And for the 32 inches, we're going to do 7 of these. Okay, so I've pre-cut my 8 stakes at 30 inches and my 7 stakes at 32 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with these, show you the next step. So clip them out of their ties. And try to keep track of which pile is which, because each one will be a different direction on the basket. After you've cut your reed to the 32 inch and the 30 inch, you're going to want to mark the middle. The middle of the reed will tell you where the middle is as you build the base of the basket. So you want to mark the middle on here. So for 30, that's at the 15-inch mark. So I'm going to take my pencil and do a little dash mark on the reed at 15 inches. So it looks like that. And then for the 32, that is 16 inches. Mark like so. So do that for each of the pieces of reed that you've cut. With your 2 piles of reed stakes, we're going to dump these in a bucket of water. I have my bin of water here, and it's going to be set off to the side, but just put your reed into the bin of water and let them soak for a few seconds, and then set them back on your workspace. Move this out of the way. And you want to keep all of the reed throughout the process damp. So every once in a while you will dunk it into the water, or if you have a spray bottle, you can spray down your stakes or your basket as you go. Check the description below for links to all the tools and materials covered in this video, as well as the link to the full video course that includes course materials. You can sign up for that on my website, textileindy.com, or follow along here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I hope you are able to follow along with me in weaving your own market basket, and subscribe below to get notified on the next video in this series, and like this video if you found it helpful and you want to support my channel. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.